It is a Friday. It feels like Friday, the weekend just around the corner, and we're getting ready to celebrate. So call your friends and have them join us. Let's kick it off with some Scott Connor this morning. Oh, yes, it feels like Friday. Wait, it is. Good morning and welcome to the Heavens Country Radio Network. Hey, guys, good morning. Let me turn that down. That'll help.
It just feels like Friday. Every day of the week. 5 o'clock, and I got no place to be. Feels like Friday to me. I just had a strange sensation. Crazy kind of little long vacation. Waves feel good rushing over me. Well, I really don't know what day it is. It might give a rip. Kind of up and just dip. Maybe I got issues with reality. Alright, it just feels like Friday. Every day of the week. 5 o'clock, and I got no place to be. Feels like Friday to me. Well, Monday never really paid it much mind. Tuesdays kind of waste of time. Wednesdays when it really all starts sinking in. There's people out there up and down the street who will pass on Thursday faster than me. Anybody else feeling that way? Raise your hand. All right, it just feels like Friday. Every day of the week. 5 o'clock, and I got no place to be. Feels like Friday to me. Well, blue sky, sunshine, everybody's outside. I just felt it, I can't help it. It just feels like Friday. Every day of the week. 5 o'clock, and I got no place to be. Feels like Friday to me. It just feels like Friday. Every day of the week. 5 o'clock, and I got no place to be. Feels like Friday to me.
This hour of music sponsored by Barbara Russell Shipley. Thanks for supporting Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
He's laying on the horn in the other lane. Guess he's running late and I'm to blame. I'm doing 65 in a 65. And the funny thing is we'll both arrive in good time. And we'll find
Heaven's Country, take it from the top, from the Roys, as fast as we roll. Hi there, good morning and welcome. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. How are you today? Happy Friday. I'm looking forward to spending the morning with you. I think I've got a Bear, my dog, is having some teeth issues. Got to get him back to the vet. Ow. Make sure my buddy's okay. Hey, hi there to Rosie Knox. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you so much for Jenna Faith tuning in. And let's see what else is going on. Randy, hi there. We got some sound issues on our YouTube channel, but we're getting that fixed. Thank you so much. Well, let's take a look and see what's going on in the world. This one, it's still, I haven't quite figured this one out. I'm like, A crocodile mauls an Indonesian woman to death. Okay. Here's the interesting thing. It was her pet. Now, who keeps a crocodile as a pet? I don't know. It's not clear if she fell into this pool, but a 44-year-old female was the head of a laboratory at Pearl Farm in India, was feeding the crocodile. It's not sure if the crocodile attacked her or if she fell in or if she was dragged in. Okay, let me go back to pet crocodile. It's like an oxymoron. I just don't know. I'm not getting that. What? Alrighty then. As we're moving on, we've got some interesting news today for your Freaky Friday. Some drug suspects are in trouble. You won't believe what they did. Burger King is going after McDonald's. I'll tell you what they're talking about and what they're doing. Right now, we're just going to go. Snow here at the Heaven's Country Studios. Maybe sunshine at your place. Would be nice for a great day like today. How about we just go? Here's Brandon on the Heaven's Country Radio Network.
Half a mile and one right turn to the interstate. A million miles of bad road on my mind. Honey, how about me and you? Put this town in our rear view. Hit the bank and fill the tank. And baby, let's just drive. Let's just
Marty Smith in the morning, 6 to 10 Rocky Mountain time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
God or Robert, Billy Graham helped my mama through. Even though she was 5'4" and Dad was 6'2", with her hand on her hip and that look in her eye, she said, "I'm not afraid of you." It was God or Robert and Billy Graham helped my mama through. The weekends were the worst, with a paycheck in his hand. White lightning and the honky tonks were his favorite band. The bills were due, I needed shoes, Mama needed help. But that didn't seem to matter, he was wrapped up in himself. It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through. Even though she was 5'4" and Dad was 6'2", with her hand on her hip and that look in her eye, she said, "I'm not afraid of you." It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through. Or Roberts would come on with his huge tent crusade, laying hands on the sick. God moved in marvelous ways. Billy Graham would preach Jesus and the cross, thousands would get saved, while Johnny Cash and June Carter sang Amazing Grace. It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through. Even though she was 5'4", Dad was 6'2", with her hand on her hip and that look in her eye, she said, "I'm not afraid of you." It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through. Though times were hard when I was growing up, I saw strength in my mama that came from above. It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through. Even though she was 5'4", Dad was 6'2", with her hand on her hip and that look in her eye, she said, "I'm not afraid of you." It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through. It was God or Robert and Billy Graham that helped my mama through.
Heaven's Country, taken from the top. Carol Barham, God, Oral Roberts, Billy Graham on a Friday morning. Hi there. How are you today? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. As you know, here in Durango, Colorado, about 6 inches of snow overnight. We're going to get a little more this morning, but it should clear up later on the day. I'm going to give you a complete forecast here in just a bit, those of you in the Four Corners area. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Hi to Peggy Claudette. Thank you for tuning in. Hello to Russia, to Australia, to Ireland, Brazil, Malaysia, the UK, Korea, Germany. Thank you for tuning in. All over the U.S., we're glad you're here. You can find us on YouTube, Apple TV, Roku, Facebook, Twitter, and heavenscountry.com. It's true. Just go to heavenscountry.com, click on the live video tab, and there you'll see the show in the morning. Well, it's a Freaky Friday, which means we've always got some weird news for you on a Friday. These drug suspects called the police. Yeah, here's the thing. Sometimes those that are on drugs don't really quite think rationally. Let me tell you why. Why do you call the police when someone steals the marijuana that you're trying to sell? Apparently, these two teenage would be drug dealers opted to call the police. Here's what happened. Investigators say 18-year-old Reed Henry, 17-year-old Jeremy Galladora contacted the Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's office to report a robbery. Now, when deputies arrived, the pair said they met up with a group of men to sell an item that they had listed online, only to have the men assault them and make off with the item. However, after an investigation, the deputies realized that Henry and Galladora were actually trying to sell marijuana. There you have it. Bond was set at $500. Yeah, they were arrested, of course. Yeah. What do they say? You can't fix stupid? You just can't. So, more weird news coming up here in just a bit. Louisiana police, they went to work on a social media campaign. It worked. Tell you about that. Burger King going after McDonald's. What's that all about? You'll find out here in just a bit. Right now, I think we need to wake up a little bit and get ready to roll. A little victory song for you on a Friday morning. How about some Corey and Kelly? I love this song. This song will get you going. And we got requests for Tim Loveless coming up here in just a bit. But first, Corey and Kelly. It's our victory song for a Friday morning on the Heavens Country Radio Network.
These days I'm catching my breath, chasing down things that I think can't wait. These days I'm losing my mind, worrying about things that'll never take place. My heart is racing, all night pacing, just knowing what's in store. Blood pressure rising, stress is climbing, and I can't take no more. Can't take no more. Can't take no more. This is my victory song. Sing it all day long, no matter what may come. My Father is on the throne, and I'm not alone. He loves me so. It is well with my soul. Sing it till He calls me home. My victory song. These days I'm scratching my head when I look at my TV screen. It looks like it's just a matter of time before they're telling me what to believe. My heart is racing, all night pacing, just knowing what's in store. Blood pressure rising, stress is climbing, and I can't take no more. Can't take no more. Can't take no more. This is my victory song. Sing it all day long, no matter what may come. My Father is on the throne, and I'm not alone. He loves me so. It is well with my soul. Sing it till He calls me home. My victory song. This is my victory song. Sing it all day long, no matter what may come. My Father is on His throne. This is my victory song. Sing it all day long, no matter what may come. My Father is on the throne. I'm not alone. He loves me so. It is well with my soul. Sing it till He calls me home. My victory song. Singing my victory song. My victory song.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill. Another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. Oh, can't you hear? It's calling you. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's
Heaven's Country ticket from the top Ken Holloway. You just can't take it with you when you go. Hi there. Good morning. Happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in. As most of you know that have been tuning in, we've got snow here in Durango, Colorado. About 6 inches of snow so far overnight. Now, total, we probably had in the past 2.5 weeks 30 inches of snow. This is good. The reservoirs will start to fill up, and so thankful for that. Shout out to Bob Young. Hi there. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. Are you hungry? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Here's the deal. Burger King is coming for the Big Mac with the new XL sandwich. Oh, yeah, the fast food wars continue. They're launching a sandwich big enough to topple McDonald's. The Big Mac, the Regal fast food chain, announced they're releasing the Big King XL. It has 175% more beef than the McDonald's Big Mac. According to a press release for the new hamburger, Burger King wants its guests to swap their bread for beef in a pointed attack on the Big Mac that features 3 pieces of bread, 2 hamburger patties, if you recall. However, the King is not done with McDonald's. To celebrate the launch, Burger King is offering a free Big King XL in exchange for the Mac coins. Do you guys remember that? They handed out the Mac coins in honor of the Big Mac's 50th anniversary last year. The Mac coins were good for 1 free Big Mac sandwich through December 31st. Well, now, Burger King has announced the Mac coins can be used for 1 more day. Now that the Mac coins have expired, Burger King is giving people 1 more day to use that Mac coin. Bring it in. They'll give you a Burger King XL sandwich absolutely free. Oh, nice. That happens all day today. Keep that in mind. Where's the beef? Apparently Burger King found it. Good morning, 29 minutes after the hour as we continue with the music. Coming up, your weird news of the day. Some clever things the Louisiana police did. Weather forecast and more. Right now, by request, it's Lisa Daggs and Wonderful on the Heavens Country Radio Network.
Wouldn't be the first. This world's called crazy. Wouldn't be the first one to dream. I just hope I'm not the last. Standing on the corner, willing to speak up for what I believe. We can kill, we can fight, but why can't we do what we all know is right?
This is so much fun, it should be against the law.
Isn't there supposed to be a good cop?
Oh, yes, but we are not done yet.
It's Marty Smith till 10 on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Yesterday I was on my way to a place that I call home. When I got there, I was sitting in my chair when somebody rang my phone. A guy on the line said it was his time and he's not gonna make it through. So I said, shut the door, put your knees on the floor. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna whack my Bible at the devil, give him a piece of God's mind. Gonna sit him down and remind him now he's not gonna steal my time. Gonna run him off, send him home, leave him out on his own. Gonna whack my Bible at the devil, send his saddle home. Just last week I was standing on my feet when a cloud came over me. I thought it would rain, I was feeling no pain when a voice spoke out to me. Said, hey there, Red, what you gonna do when the devil comes after you? So I yelled right back, it's a matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whack my Bible at the devil, give him a piece of God's mind. Gonna sit him down and remind him now he's not gonna steal my time. Gonna run him off, send him home, leave him out on his own. Gonna whack my Bible at the devil, send his saddle home. Come on. When I was young, I didn't know all that I know now. At Sunday school, they taught us things to help us to know how. Read the Word every day, no matter what you're going through. Read the Word and pray each day. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna whack my Bible at the devil, give him a piece of God's mind. Gonna sit him down and remind him now he's not gonna steal my time. Gonna run him off, send him home, leave him out on his own. Gonna whack my Bible at the devil, send his saddle home. What you gonna do when the sun comes up and the devil's looking right at you? You're not gonna stay in bed all day, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna whack your Bible at the devil, give him a piece of God's mind. Gonna sit him down and remind him now he's not gonna steal your time. Gonna run him off, send him home, leave him out on his own. Gonna whack your Bible at the devil, send his saddle home. Gonna whack my Bible at the devil, send his saddle home.
Heaven's Country, taken from the top. That is Halo Jordan, Wag My Bible on a Friday morning. Hi there, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. How are you? You doing good? Well, it's good here in Durango, Colorado. We did get about 6 inches of snow last night. And, whew, boy, that dig your way out of that. So, as you know, we live up on a hill, and the Heaven's Country studios are up on this hill. The driveway is rather steep. Getting down, yeah, you just slide down, no problem. Getting up, different story. You drop it in low gear, put it in four-wheel drive, come on up. So if somebody in the Durango area is nearby with a plow, help! You can come dig us out because we got a lot of snow over the past 2.5 weeks. We've got about 30 inches of snow. I know, it's a lot of snow, but I'm so thankful because we've been in this drought for so long. It's nice to have the snow and see those reservoirs filled up again. Last summer was really bad. As you'll recall, the 416 fire that happened here in Durango, for those that have tuned in over any amount of time, you know it's a pretty devastating fire. So we're praying this summer is nothing like last summer. So bring on the snow. We're so thankful. Did you know you can check us out on YouTube, Twitter? You can also check us out on Apple TV, Roku, Facebook, and our website, heavenscountry.com. Here's what you do. During the morning show, you can go in and you can see the show on heavenscountry.com. Just click on the live tab video, and you'll see the show. It is awesome. So tune in. The only Christian country station that's doing it so far. I'm sure others will follow suit, as they always do when we try something. And that's great. Just raising the bar. Thanks for tuning in. 22 minutes before the top of the hour. I'm Marty Smith. Coming up, I've got your weather forecast for the Durango, Colorado area. Stay tuned, and more music on the way. Jenna Faith, Tim Lovelace, Sarah Collins, by request on the Heavens Country Radio Network.
Laid off and trying to keep our little kids from realizing that mommy and daddy haven't eaten in a while.
Roger, from California. I'm grateful we could afford our son's surgery. I'm nervous that now we can't really afford food.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Donna from Louisiana. The storm just hit, and we went from donating to the food bank to needing it.
Keisha from South Carolina. I've been skipping meals so my 2 kids can eat, but filling up on water doesn't really work.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Evans Country, take it from the top. Good morning. 21 minutes before the top of the hour. Let's take a look at that weather forecast for Durango, Colorado. Looks like the snow will be moving eastward. Big storm heading up toward the Midwest and the eastern states. Be prepared. This weekend will be tough for you. Stay warm. Have your emergency kits in your car. They're expecting up to 40 inches of snow on the East Coast, so please be careful. If you're on the highways and the freeways, be very, very careful, okay? For Durango, Colorado, it looks like a high of 35 today. We're just above that freezing mark. Tonight's overnight low of 9. For your Saturday, 34. Sunday, 40, so it's warming up. Howdy to Jenny. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. We're going to play this song real quick by request. It's Jenna Faith. Great stuff. Her latest radio release, No More Second Chances, on the Heavens Country Radio Network. Good morning.
So when I get to feel down, I just remember whose I
Marty Smith in the morning, 6 to 10 Rocky Mountain time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
I'm a Jesus man. That's what they call me, yeah, a Jesus man. Because I am not ashamed to lift up his name. I'm a Jesus man. That's what they call me, yeah, a Jesus man. But that's what I want to be. I'm glad when they call me a Jesus man. Sometimes they criticize, try to talk me down, but that don't bother me anymore. If they only knew what the Lord could really do, they would be praising the Lord. I'm a Jesus man. That's what they call me, yeah, a Jesus man. Because I am not ashamed to lift up his name. I'm a Jesus man. That's what they call me, yeah, a Jesus man. But that's what I want to be. I'm glad when they call me a Jesus man. I keep a Bible in my hand, a song in my heart, and I stay ready all the time. Because I'll never know when I might get the chance to tell someone about Jesus Christ. I'm a Jesus man. That's what they call me, yeah, a Jesus man. Because I'm not ashamed to lift up his name. I'm a Jesus man. That's what they call me, yeah, a Jesus man. But that's what I want to be. I'm glad when they call me a Jesus man. A Jesus man. A Jesus man.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. That is Terry Campbell. I'm a Jesus man on a Friday morning. Hi there. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. How is your Friday? You doing good? Here in Durango, we've got about 6 inches of snow. Yeah, it kind of fell overnight. Nice, nice. Love it. That's Colorado weather for you. So, over the past 2.5 weeks, we've had about 30 inches of snow. Love it. Bring on the snow. I'm okay with that. I have a shovel. Life is good. It is time for your weird news of the day. Listen, this one's very, very clever. I thought this was pretty cool. Louisiana police talked to media with the offer to. Now, a person with a rational mind would go, what? But Louisiana police have offered to test meth for the Zika virus. Yeah. Hey, listen. Reporters were the ones that were gullible enough to fall for this hoax. The Harahan Police Department on Sunday made a pretty obvious tongue-in-cheek post to Facebook. The post went viral. It says, warning, if you have recently purchased meth in any area of Louisiana, it may be contaminated with the Zika virus. Please bring all of your meth to your local police department. They will test it for free. If you're not comfortable coming to us, an officer will be glad to come to you and test your meth in the privacy of your home. Spread the word. We're available 24/7, 365. Be safe. Now, the post, it's amassed over 5,000 shares, 800 comments. The majority of the commenters got the intended humor. One person said, I'll bring my stuff right over. I mean, come on. Even meth heads aren't that dumb, right? Not the case. At least 3 locations, media outlets, they took that post seriously, and they took it out even further. Okay. I think you've been punked, punk. That's your weird news of the day. 11 minutes before the top of the hour. I think I need some coffee this morning, okay? Are you ready? How about some Tim Lovelace? We're living in the coffee world on the Heavens Country Radio Network. Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Early in the morning, my feet were dragging. I was foggy headed, eyelids sagging when I stopped by a brand new coffee shop down the road. A voice said, "Good morning, I'll be your barista." I said, "No, thank you, but would you help me, please, sir, by making me a real strong cup of joe?" He pointed to a board and said, "What'll it be?" When I saw a bunch of words that looked foreign to me, and I knew I'd bit off more than I could swallow. There was espresso, romano, and mocha latte, cappuccino, and cinnamon dolce, and coconut and almond milk for something called a macchiato. Well, he saw me staring, and he knew I was confused. He said, "Mister, I have the perfect drink for you, the freight train espresso. That's my specialty." He said, "It's got a lot of kick, but it'd be no trouble. If you're man enough, I'll make you a double." I said, "Fire that machine up and make a triple for me." It was a little bitty cup, so I turned it up, and I was finished in a couple of sips. Then my face started twitching, my scalp started itching, I lost a feeling in my lower lip. Then my eyes flew open like saucers, and my heart started racing like a stallion. I jumped up, knocked over somebody's computer, and yelled, "I should have learned Italian." It's a coffee world we're living in today. And you need to be bilingual to know the right words to say. Your head will be spinning like you're riding on a tilt-a-whirl. You gotta know that caffeine lingo when you're living in a coffee world. Well, I drove home, scalding my tires, not saying I was speeding, but a cheetah on fire would have never had a chance of catching up with me. I painted the house, cleaned the garage up nice, I raked the yard and mowed it twice. Then I heard my wife call the coffee shop and ask, "Do you make deliveries?" It's a coffee world we're living in today. And you need to be bilingual to know the right words to say. Your head will be spinning like you're riding on a tilt-a-whirl. You gotta know that caffeine lingo when you're living in a coffee world. You gotta know that caffeine lingo when you're living in a coffee world. I think the next time I'm gonna try one of those venti caramel macchiatos with soy milk.
Going through another valley, seems there's no end in view.
Heaven's Country ticket from the top by request. Sarah Collins, I've got a piece. Goes out to Carrie this morning. Thank you for your request. Appreciate that. It's Friday morning. I want to thank you for being here. So, guys, you're probably going to shoot me for this one. Okay? I normally don't talk politics, but today I just feel the need to bring this out. Okay? As you know, we are in the midst of a shutdown. There's arguments between Republicans and Democrats. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's time to think about the American people. I'm getting that you need Jesus look for my wife going, don't even go there. But I feel like I've got to say this. We've got Democrats and Republicans fighting. They don't really care about the American people. What they care about is their own agenda. So my challenge to our so-called people serving us in Washington, D.C., think about the American people, okay? Now, Nancy Pelosi decides that she wants to go around the world for a trip, and President Trump said, no, you're going to stay here. We're going to fix this. He nixed that trip. I don't know if you read that in the news or not. She was about to go all the way around the world for a mission to thank those that serve our country. Well, Trump said, hey, we have a shutdown. It's time to get to work, and it's time to stay here and get it done. And I agree. These guys need to work on this and get it done. Democrats, Republicans, I know you don't care about me. According to some of you, I'm a deplorable. But as an American citizen, I will say this. It is time for you as politicians to quit using the American people as a pawn. Quit pushing your own personal agendas for this country and think about what's best for the American people, okay? It's time for Democrats and Republicans to come together and say, what is best for the country? There's a novel idea. Let's say this again. It's time for you two groups, you two parties to come together and say, what is best for the country? Think about that. We elected you to do what's best for America. I think it's a crying shame that some of these Congress people, men and women, have used this as a career and not as a service for the country. I'm all for term limits for congressmen and women. It's ridiculous. They've made millions off of us. It's time for you, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, I don't care, to think about what's best for the American people, okay? As you continue on with this, people are getting upset, okay? Put down your pride. Think about what's best for the American people. Enough said. Thank you for letting me rant and rave. Back into the music. How about some road rage? Not that it's an appropriate song, but I'm going to throw it out there. Here's Sunday Drive on the Heavens Country Radio Network.
Well, I was sitting in a traffic jam, late for Sunday school, and I'm supposed to teach the class about the golden rule. When the guy behind me started acting crazy and blowing his horn, so I gave him one of those ugly looks like I wish he was never born. And it wasn't pretty. Now it didn't faze him. He was wearing a smile and blowed that horn some more. So I pitched a fit, yelled a bit. He quit blowing that horn. And I was feeling pretty good about the way I shut that old boy up, till I remembered the bumper sticker on the back of my old truck. This is what it said. Honk, honk if you love Jesus. Oh, it gets worse. Well, the traffic started moving not a minute too soon, and I was feeling really bad how I treated that boy and acted like a fool. I couldn't wait to get to the altar, and the whole church met me there to pray. But when I got up, there he stood. He was the visiting preacher that